What's up? I'm going to be showing you guys how I go about getting my WeBull set up just like this. If you follow along, you should be able to get the exact settings that I have. So let's get right into it. What you're going to need to do is press new layout, blank layout, and then add everything I'm telling you to add right now. So you're going to need a chart, you're going to need the options, you're going to need time and sales, you're going to need order book. You don't need anything else in the quote tab. You're going to need order entry, you're going to need orders, you're going to need active trade. Some people like to use the price ladder, so I'm just going to add that. You're going to also need positions, and this is the active options trade that I was looking. I'm going to add it now because I kind of want to see what this is. So that's going to be the only thing that's kind of new. Then you're going to add news, and I like to add comments because I like to see what people are saying sometimes. Some people have funny memes in there, and you know what I'm saying, it's good to have a little fun in the trading. So when you're in general, you're just going to add watch lists and stocks. Yeah, you just need news and comments. Market, you only need, I think that's it actually. So we're done with all of that, and now all we have to do is sort everything and organize it the way I have it originally. So we're gonna put the chart and index together. We're gonna move the watch list over here. We're gonna need to copy it, but we need to set it up in a way where when it's copied, it will copy it that way. So you're gonna have to hit this stack here in the right corner, top right corner of the widget. Go to display mode and then hit complete more compact. That's gonna make it like a lot more defined, so you can see a lot of the data more easily all at once. And then you're gonna make a copy of it because I personally have to. You don't need to, but that's what I'm doing. And then I also have my comments up here too. Then we're going to move news down here because that's usually where I have my options. The options things is right here. So we're gonna combine those, move that over, and then put that in the corner. And then the order book pretty much near where it needs to be. We're gonna drag that in the corner. And it's really important if you can get this stuff in the correct position. So I'm gonna put these two together because I know I'm gonna have active trade with that. We're gonna move positions in the corner. We're gonna move that up so we can get the orders here, move the orders with that, and then we're also gonna move order entry. Okay, so I do see something that we missed. Oh, okay, we didn't miss it. Now we're going to just move these together. I'll move that over, and since I'm already on the active trade, just move it down and move this up. We'll move it to like right there. And then you're gonna close this out, and then while you're right here, while you close that out, you're gonna, these double arrows up here, it's gonna remove the tabs up there, and then we're just gonna move everything down. After you get rid of the tabs, you're just gonna move stuff down. It's gonna snap down, so you don't have to worry about trying to get it perfect. That's like a gift and a curse with the WeBull thing, like the snap feature. While we're on I'm gonna go from the options to the active trade, and then we're gonna work on the chart. So in the options, I like to have them on both, and then I usually like to have quite a few of them on there, and I just like to center it. I usually have it descending. So I usually have it descending, and I usually have 40 actually. 40 strikes, ouch. So I usually have 40 strikes on here in order to just see a lot of contracts, because if you go to SPX, I'm usually grabbing out of the money contracts, so I need to have all those strikes on there. And you can also do all, but you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of contract. And then what we're gonna do is make this smaller, where it's only showing this much. So to make it as small as possible, and I'm just gonna move this over so you can see more information on the options chain. And then you can, so now you're gonna do the same thing that we did with the watch list, like the top right corner stack, go to active trade settings. And I already have mine set up, but I'm gonna like gloss over them so you can kind of see the buttons. Stock buttons, so we're gonna deselect all of those, and then you have option buttons. So you're gonna wanna get buy market. You're gonna go over to buy bid. Mines are usually, okay, so it does have them still. And then you're gonna do buy ask. And you can do a lot more stuff with these. You can have it be a stop, like a bracket order, so it'll enter the position for you, and it'll already have a stop loss set for you, and it'll already have a take profit set for you if that's what you want. And you don't have to do it, like it doesn't have to be this buy customized thing. Even this one has it. You just have to click that stuff for you. What does round down to the nearest price mean? It just means like say if you have this limit offset, it's gonna put the order in for $1, but instead of it being strictly $1, it's going to be $1.05. Some strikes, some options don't even do like the 5 cent or whatever, or sometimes you might have 3, so it'll do it by 5s, so it'll round it. This will round it to the nearest price. And there's another option, you can round up, and then you can do no adjust, remove these, and then I'm gonna do this again, apply to all active widgets. Okay, so this is just like the quantity setting down here, and then you also can, it's these gray buttons down here. They don't work for options though. Oh, they do have one now. So now they updated it where they have all single options. I'm gonna just add it just because it doesn't hurt. The working order has it, that does nothing for you. The close, I don't use that either. So the next thing we're gonna do is work on our chart. I'm gonna move this stuff down here because it's gonna make my chart fill in a lot easier. So boom, now what do I do with my chart? So I do like to have a few more time frames on here. So I like to have the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 2 hour, and 4 hour. Then we like to have a few indicators. So we like to have the movement average, we like to have the 5-day, we like to have the 50, and then we also like to have the 200. You can have these any color you want. I'm not gonna change the color because I'm just gonna go back to my original tab, and then we got a few more indicators we can do. So the next indicator is the EMA, and this is where we have our 9 EMA. This is literally all you need, but I'm gonna put the 21 on here too because that one's fire. And we're gonna just add, you have to go to style when you do these to add them. You have to click these checks on them. And then you can also change the thickness of them, pause. And then you can also change the styling of them. They only allow you to do dots as of now. You're gonna turn that off because you don't wanna see technical indicators from the market from WeBull. I don't think they're that great. So, and as you can see, you can change the colors and stuff. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that because I already have the colors that I like in my other tab, so I don't need to do that. The next thing we're gonna need to do, after you get your indicators all sorted out, some people have more, some people have less, you're gonna wanna go to this 4th option here, which is grid, right before versus. You're gonna use the grid, then you're gonna go to 2 charts, and then you're gonna need to click symbol, indicators, and crosshair. So that's gonna copy everything from the left hand side of your chart. So everything on this side is going to translate right back over here. I usually have my 5 minute on the left side. I like to have the top view down. I don't know, it just makes my brain understanding it a lot easier. Then you're gonna right click on your chart, go to chart setting. Wow, this is new. Actually, this is really new. Going to delete that. They really just added this because it wasn't there. So I usually have the crosshair data style fixed, which is this information up here, this bar up here. You can have it floating, which is cool too. It's giving you an example of what it's doing, which is fire. They didn't have that before, so it's just gonna make the data floating. If you didn't understand what that means, it's just when you hover over it, it's gonna be floating. Non-gap, it just shows you where the gaps are, how much the gap is. I'm gonna leave that on there because I'm gonna add that to my normal one now. What I do have on my normal one is I take the solid color off. I don't change any of these, but I might be changing it since they're trying to make this a lot better. Classic, I usually don't have any of this on. I try to have my charts as clean as possible. That's pretty much it when it comes to my trading setup. Oh, the order book. I do have the order book with the time and sales here. So that's the last thing that you will need in order to have the same exact setup as me and how my active trader works. That's pretty much it when it comes to setting up your WeBull exactly how I have it. I usually just turn this stuff off, on and off when I need to see something, have the extended hours on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you guys learned something from it. You know what I'm saying? WeBull is definitely a great app to have. You can do so much stuff that a lot of other people just don't allow you to do. Why not? Why not take advantage of the things that you can do with WeBull? I'm pretty sure WeBull is going after TradingView. That's what I'm saying. Hope you enjoyed the video and retained some value. If you did, please leave a like down below. And while you're down there, make sure you guys drop a comment. If you have anything else you would like to add, make sure you guys drop that in the comment section below. If you enjoy the content, make sure you guys subscribe and share with your family or friend, your dog, if they can watch videos, your cats. I know cats be watching videos sometimes. Enough with the jokes. I'm Thedonofwallstreet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.